Good evening, basketball fans. Just a very brief audio test. Just a quick audio test as we get set for Wisconsin Valley Boys Basketball, SPASH and Wausau West. JV game going on right now. About 7:15, still our start time for varsity. Or it's like pregame just before, right here on Zaleski Sports. Good evening, basketball fans. We welcome you to the SPASH Fieldhouse here in Stevens Point as we get set for our Wisconsin Valley Conference basketball matchup. It is the SPASH Panthers and the Wausau West Warriors matching up head-to-head here on Zaleski Sports. My name is Mike Wellen, McKenna Lisinski on the production side of things tonight as we sit at the top of the grandstands here and bring you this one. These two teams matched up in girls basketball last night, a dominating SPASH win as Panthers remain undefeated in conference play. The boys come in, SPASH looking to get a sweep this year. This is your Auto Select pre-game show. And Auto Select is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services. Our locations on Church Street and Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. And Wausau West coming in 8-9 overall. And they're going to have to rely on Jackson Riley to lead the way, averaging 15 points a game. Only guy who stood up tonight who averages double figures. Matthew Heilman, the second highest among the players tonight, was 7 1/2. Warriors, when they're on, they can shoot, defend, and they're a very tough team to play against. But they need to be on with some of the injuries they've had to deal with and all the loss of some players they've been missing this season. So that being said, we're going to take a quick time out here from our friends at Auto Select. We'll talk about the SPASH Panthers, and our pregame coverage will continue right here on Zaleski Sports.
Vehicle maintenance is vital to your day-to-day life. That's why Auto Select of Stevens Point reminds you to be sure to schedule regular oil changes, tire rotations, and general inspections to keep your vehicle in great shape. Let the helpful, friendly staff at Auto Select ensure your vehicle continues to keep you and your passengers safe on the roads, as well as keep your vehicle functioning the way it was intended. For quality, dependable automotive care from service experts, place your trust in Auto Select of Stevens Point. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
The SPASH Panthers coming in with a record of 12-5. They're 4-1 in conference play. With some big games coming up. You look ahead. Still got DC Everest twice. Next week is going to be their big test. Tuesday, Friday, home games against the Evergreens and Marshfield for SPASH, and they have a pretty balanced group when you look at some of their scores. Savon Dinga, Jackson Baressa, Sam Kornowski, all averaging double figures. Trent Chandana just shy at 9.8 on the season for the Panthers, who are in their home whites. Wausau West in their road navy blue and gold. And this has been your Auto Select pregame show. Again, Auto Select Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services. Our locations, Church Street, Highway 10 East of Stevens Point, Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. Once the music fades, we will turn things over to our public address for all of our opening ceremonies. Our national anthem will have your lineups and the opening tip on the way as well, right here on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, basketball fans. The SPASH Boys basketball program would like to welcome you to the SPASH Fieldhouse for tonight's Wisconsin Valley Conference game between the Wausau West Warriors and your SPASH Panthers. Tonight is a very special night as we welcome our 2025-2026 Little Panthers. Our Little Panthers will be entertaining us this evening at halftime. And then Little Panthers poster signing right after the game, grab an autograph from your favorite players. Before the game begins, we ask that you please stand if you are able and remove your caps as we honor America and those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy with the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
lineups concluded. We're moments away from opening tip as we will take a look at our starting lineups, and we'll start off to our right, where we sit tonight, the Warriors of Wausau West, and head coach Nate Lemons. Again, given the record of 8-9 overall, they will line up as follows. At guard, a 6-foot senior wearing number 0, Will Butala. At guard, a 5'11 junior, number 3, Miles Waldvogel. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 11, their leading scorer, Jackson Riley. At a wing, a 6'5 sophomore, number 24, Matthew Heilman. And at a wing, a 6'2 sophomore, number 34, Carson Thurs. Again, Butala, Waldvogel, Riley, Heilman, and Thurs for the Warriors. They will go right to left looking at your screen in this first half. They'll head toward the doors of the gym in this first half. The other side, in their home whites, the SPASH Panthers, 12-5 overall under Coach John Kroll. They will line up as follows. At guard, a 6'3 senior, number 1, their leading scorer, Sivan Dinga. At guard, a 6'2 sophomore, number 3, Trent Shandana. At guard, a 6'3 sophomore, number 10, Sam Kornowski. At forward, a 6'6 junior, number 15, Jackson Boressa. And at guard, a 6'1 senior, number 22, Reed Zastava. And it is Dinga, Shandana, Kornowski, Boressa, and Zastava for the SPASH Panthers. They will go left to right looking at your screen in this first half. As we're moments away from tip. Opening tip brought to you tonight by the Rock and Roll Cafe. Find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, Friday, fish fry, service with a smile. It's open daily, breakfast and lunch, only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. Boressa is going to jump against Heilman.
Fans, it's time for Valley Boys basketball action.
Opening tip taken and won by the Warriors are underway as Waldvogel runs point, man-to-man guarded by Shandana. Butala for Riley. Trying to get him coming off a screen. Now Thurs driving on Zastava. Kornowski guarding Butala. Riley driving on Dinga, goes up through some contact, shot is short, rebounded by Shandana. Dinga, man-to-man for West. Boressa trying to back his way through the post into a double. Finds Kornowski. He thought about the catch and shoot. He's going to pull up, take a long 2. That's too strong. Rebound, though, right back to Shandana, who puts it back in for the first 2 points of the night. Trent Shandana gets things going. Riley will walk it up, being picked up. 3-quarter court by Dinga. And he's going to draw a foul right away on a block on Dinga. His first and the team's first. He tried to play him a little bit off to the side and got the body in. As Will Stengel will sub in. Stengel, a 6-foot junior guard. He's in for Thurs. And we're going to get a tip out of bounds. It'll stay with West. Result of tonight's game is brought to you by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Portesi Pizza. Waldvogel bobbles in against Shandana. He's got to find Riley on the wing. He does. Riley trying to drive on Dinga again. Now Stengel trying to back down Zastava. Now Butala with Kornowski. Their backdoor pass tipped away and stolen. Zastava, quick pass, Kornowski on the wing. They'll feed the post, Boressa on the block. Right back for Kornowski, wide open, right of the circle is good. Kornowski's had a huge game last week against Wausau East. Gets the triple here. Will Butala trying to turn the corner. Now Riley, jump pass underneath Waldvogel. He's trapped to the corner, goes. Butala open three. He'll answer.
Butala for three.
Butala with the triple makes it a 5-3 game. 2 minutes in. Zastava right back. Kornowski to Jackson Boressa. He'll feed Chandana. He'll fight through some contact. That's no good. The rebound for Heilman. Heilman, biggest guy on the roster. 6'5" for the Warriors. They're going to need a big game from him against Boressa. Waldvogel for Butala. Stengel against Dinga. Now Riley trying to get around Zastava. He does, squares up. No good. Rebound for Jackson Boressa. Dinga. Screen and move. And a quick handoff for Chandana. Long skip to Kornowski. Corner three. That one off the front. Rebound again for Chandana. His already third. Two of them on the offensive end. Kornowski finds Dinga. He'll take a three on the wing. That one too long. Rebound tapped around to Kornowski. Chandana with a three. That one in and out. Boressa the board and back up and in. A fourth chance results in two for the Panthers. Already 6 rebounds. 4 of them offensive for SPASH in this first 3.5 minutes. Waldvogel. He was our highlights player of the game last year in Wausau West, when West completed the sweep of SPASH last season. Waldvogel poked away by Chandana, but he's not able to keep it in bounds. It'll stay with the Warriors. As Chase Kettner will enter the game for the Warriors, a 6-foot junior, and Jaden Zeese, the 6'11" junior, will enter for SPASH. Baseline inbound, Waldvogel, long skip in for Butala. Dinga not quite face guarding Riley, but close. On the cut, Butala takes some contact from Kornowski, has to kick it back out, Waldvogel. Riley not hanging on to it long, is Kettner. Will have to feed deep on the wing for Waldvogel. Just keeping his feet in bounds. Into the corner, Riley. Heilman looking to drive on Zeese. Riley gets a screen. Now Heilman spinning through some contact, kicks it back out. Kettner. Into the corner, Riley. Gets into some contact, open three in the corner. Kettner. Around and out, rebound to Sivan Dinga. Good possession, they got a good look, just couldn't quite get it to fall. The Chandana underneath. That's underthrown and intercepted by Riley as they tried to go over the top for Zeese, but the pass was lower than what they're looking for the big junior. And Dinga just picked up foul number 2. So Zastava's going to have to enter for Dinga. And also coming in, Thurs coming back in as well. Remember, Simplicity CU is bringing home the win with great mobile options, the right loan family for your family, business, or home. Check them out, simplicity.coop today. Riley, guarded by Zastava. Chase Kettner for Thurs. He'll hand off for Riley, trying to drive, find something. Very clearly see the SPASH game plan as Zastava loses an edge. Riley reverse. No. Zeese contended, and Xander Millen, who's entered the game, gets the rebound. Millen, a 6'3" junior guard. Zeese, he traveled. .24 to go, first half, 7-3 SPASH. Riley on the wing. Hard pass. Thurs can't handle it. Stolen by Chandana. Chandana is going to be fouled on the ground. Be the first foul on Wausau West.
Warrior foul on number 34.
Be Carson Thurs picking it up, his first. Millen will inbound on the baseline, over the top for Zeese. He'll hand off for Chandana. Chandana's going to take the little teardrop. No good. Rebound tipped around, and Zastava collides. And eventually it'll be taken by Butala. Riley in transition, and one. Chandana will pick up the foul. And a chance for 3 points, the painful way for Jackson Riley. Waldvogel back in for Butala. And Riley averaged over 15 a game. So it's Kettner, Waldvogel, Riley, Heilman, and Thurs. Zeese, Millen, Zastava, Chandana, and Kornowski as the free throw is good. It's a 1-point game, 7-6. You're going to see Ryan Malik in next whistle. Kornowski in the corner. They'll feed Zeese in the block. He'll back through, double poked away, backside by Waldvogel, and Riley's going to get the steal. Third SPASH turnover. Waldvogel. Wing to wing for Kettner. Now Riley on the cut. Waldvogel backing down Kornowski. Here's Riley. Right back for Miles Waldvogel. He'll line up a three, and he hits. Miles Waldvogel from distance gives West their first lead of the night, 9-7. Chandana, hounded by Thurs. Right back, Kornowski, Zastava. Right back for Millen. Zastava, he'll take a three. That shot is short, rebound tapped around, and Waldvogel out with it. Waldvogel will slow things down. Chandana late getting back. He's able to chase down and cover Kettner. Now Thurs. That pass is behind Riley and stolen by Zastava. Through some contact, no, but the putback by Millen. 9 up, 10.5 to go here in the first. And a couple of subs in for the Warriors, one for the Panthers. Next whistle is Thurs. Being guarded tightly by Chandana. That one tipped away. Was it touched by Riley? It was, and out of bounds. A turnover. Malik in for the first time. And we have a timeout on the floor. It looks like it's taken by Wausau West. We'll do the same as you are watching Wisconsin Valley Basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Maida Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Maida Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at maidacustom.com.
Out of the timeout, taken again by the Warriors and Coach Lemons. It'll be Waldvogel, Stengel, Riley, Kettner, and Asa Richard, number 12. So a 5-guard lineup. SPASH has got Millen, Chandana, Kornowski, Malik, and Zeese. Double big lineup for SPASH. Long skip Chandana near corner. Zeese, right back for Xander Millen. Screen and roll action. Zeese will get it underneath, go up and lay it in. First points for the big fella, Jaden Zeese. 11-9. Waldvogel, he'll line up a right wing three and hits.
Waldvogel for three.
That was 2 steps behind the line. Couple of triples for Waldvogel. Chandana thought about the step back jumper. High pass, one hand grab by Kornowski. As Baressa coming back in next whistle. Chandana right back for Millen. Double post action, trying to get Malik and Zeese open. And Zeese, and he's fouled on a reach. by Will Stengel. His first and the team's second. Might as well buy 3 and get 1 free. Tire sale is on now at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. That's buy 3 tires, get 1 free. Find your location, SherrillTire.com. Butala back on the floor for Kettner. Baressa in for Zeese. Chandana launching one. Millen caught it in the backcourt, caught it on the timeline. And we pushed off, he got away with one there. Baressa underneath. Through some contact, shot no, put back yes.
Baressa for 2.
4 points for Baressa. Asa Richard for Will Butala. He'll try and drive on Millen. In 5-guard lineup. Size advantage right now, 4 smashes. Zastava will be in next whistle, and Malik will chase down the pass and pick it off, the 5th West turnover. As Baressa not ready for the lob, but it's thrown away. SPASH will have their 4th turnover. Zastava and Heilman coming back in. All right, if salt on the roads or wreaking havoc on your vehicle, stop in at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Not only does the salt make your car look nasty, it can cause damage to the vehicle, so keep it clean with help of Tommy's Club membership. It's unlimited washes for one low monthly price. Weston, Wausau, Plover, Stevens Point. So download the app today for 1 month free with free vacuums, automatic mat washers, and all in less than 2 minutes. What a save by Stengel. Might have to swing by Tommy's Express Car Wash on Monday when the weather warms up a little bit. Stengel on the wing, trying to turn the corner on Malik. Spins back to his left, into the corner. Waldvogel gets a blow by, jab steps 3. That would have been pretty if he had gotten it. Rebound, though, for Stengel, and the floater is good.
Stengel for 2.
First points for the junior, Will Stengel. 14-13, West on top as Chandana. Driving in on Riley. Spins back through contact, high off the glass, no good. Waldvogel, his 2nd rebound. You're going to see Kornowski coming back in next whistle. Riley for Butala. Stengel, Malik staying in his face. Millen. Volvo has it poked out of bounds by Millen. It'll stay with the Warriors. Kornowski and Kettner both back onto the floor. There's one of our friends over at Infinity Exteriors and Selling. Peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows. They're built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. They guarantee quality you can trust with Infinity Exteriors. 7:12 to go, first half. 14-13, Wausau West on top. Butala. As now Waldvogel on the wing, guarded by Xander Millen. Stengel driving on Malik. He's trapped under the baseline. Somehow keeps his pivot, is able and throws it into the bench. Ryan Malik will force that turnover with his defense. The 6th Warrior turnover of the night. As Millen will run the point. Millen for Zastava. Now here's Kornowski. Curl cut. Underhand right back to Malik. Underneath, high-low, Baressa scores. 6 points for Jackson Baressa on the dime from Malik. Butala finds Waldvogel wide open on the wing, but he can't hit. Rebound for Reed Zastava. Baressa for Zastava underneath, looking for Baressa. He somehow keeps his feet in bounds. As now here's Millen. Kornowski. Five and a half to go is Millen. Couple hesitations, gets to the baseline. That one tipped, and Malik's able to save it. They'll reset their half court. Kornowski gets a screen. Trying to back down Wallvogel. Miles there with good D. Malik jumping the pass. Butala forcing the turnover. Spash's 5th giveaway. High off the glass. No good. And Baressa with his 4th board. Stengel had the chance there. We'll see 3 new Warriors in next whistle and a Chandana for the Panthers. High lob for Zastava on the wing. Underneath, Baressa through contact and no call either way, and he's got 8. Timeout taken by Spash. It's a 30. We'll do the same. You're watching Wisconsin Valley Basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Meda Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at medacustom.com.
Glad to have you wherever you are watching from. My name is Mike Weather, McKenna Lisinski on the production side of things tonight. Of course, this game 1 of 10 on our network. Tonight we'll take a look at the scores during the half. Of course, the big one early on, about 7 minutes left in the first half. Marshfield and DC Everest over in Schofield. Marshfield leads 23-20. Again, those 2 teams in Smash battling for that conference crown. Metro Girls Basketball Conference Championship matchup in the Great Northern as well. Moseley and Medford. As Malik's going to call for a reach. I think they're going to call it on Malik anyway. We'll double check for sure. And they will be the first on Malik and the team's 4th. It's Sean that I was hoping they weren't going to call him because that would have been his 2nd. As Riley being hounded by Zastava onto the wing for Butala, guarded by Kornowski. 4.5 to go here in this first half, 17-14. Butala, his pass picked off by Malik. Chandana through some contact, no. Rebound eventually, diving on top, Chandana gets it. And Malik will score. That was all on the hustle and fumble recovery of Trent Chandana. Riley kicks it back out. Now Waldvogel into the corner it goes for Butala. Nice little crossover. Gets through Kornowski, but the help was there. He has to bring it back. What a pass. And Riley, or no, it's Richard, I should say, number 12, dealing with Malik. Riley now hounded by Zastava. He's got a hand on him underneath. And Butala is on the baseline, and it's a turnover. Number 8 for West. Again, at the half, we'll have your stats and summaries. Take a look at the Zaleski Sports scoreboard. All during that as well, we'll have footage of the Little Panthers getting some showcase time on the court. The future Smash Panthers. The class of 20, probably 38. Maybe 2034. Kornowski can't hand. He gets tripped up and turns it over. Riley will then travel as he wanted a foul call, didn't get it. They're letting him play tonight. Be up to both teams to adjust. Coach Lemon still letting him have it. I can hear him up here. Bounds in for Chandana. For Zastava, they'll get Baressa on the block. He'll try and back down Heilman. Steps through, little turnaround, hook, no good. Rebound. And we're going to get a foul called on Malik. After the Heilman board, that'll be Malik's 2nd. And that'll bring Zeese back onto the floor. So Malik and Dinga each with 2 fouls. Kettner back in. Waldvogel will get a break. 2:36 on the clock. As Asa Richard will bring things up. Heilman. And four guards in for the Warriors. Gutala. And a physical defense from both teams in this one. Heilman into the corner for Richard. Trying to drive on Zeiss. That's poked out of bounds. Last touched by Zeiss. Warrior basketball on the baseline. 1:58 to go here in this first half. Riley in the corner, looking to turn the corner. Right back. The brightest spot for the Panthers defense in this game has been their limiting of Riley. He's got 3 points, it was an and one. He'll get the open three, that one an air ball. Rebound for Zeiss. Chandana finds Kornowski, quick pass, Zastava, right back. Chandana's not able to save it. There's a turnover, a miscommunication on the pass there. The 7th SPASH turnover. Well, we'll go back into the game now. Be joined by Butala, Riley, Kettner, and Heilman. Butala will get it across for Chase Kettner. Butala's going to walk into a three. That went off to the right. Rebound to Sam Kornowski. Zasova gets it for Chandana. They'll find Kornowski. Zeiss will try and catch it, and that's turned over. And now Coach Kroll lobbying the officials as there's a turnover right back as Barres is going to get the steal. Kornowski to Zastava now. And we're going to get a foul on the floor called on West, as they were holding and basically forearming Zeiss in the post. Butala will pick up his first and the team's third. Butala will sit. Thurs back onto the floor. Chandana's going to have a tipped by Waldvogel and Riley. Shazan intercepts. So 9 turnovers for SPASH, 10 for West. A pull-up 3 for Kettner. And Chandana's got his 5th rebound of the night. So we're in the final minute of this one. Of this first half, I should say. Not of the game. Looks like SPASH may play for the final shot. Riley looking to force a 5 count. Chandler's got to make a move, 17 seconds. He'll get it back for Zasvo and give it back. SPASH will have a chance for the final shot. Screen and roll. Chandana. Offensive foul. There's the second on Trent Chandana. The 10th turnover. Millen's going to come in for him. With 6 seconds left, so now it'll be the Warriors with a chance for the final shot.
Team 6 into the game for the Panthers, number 5, Xander Millen.
Thurs getting through Zeiss all the way to the corner. Oh, Kettner 3, good if it goes. No good. And we go to the half. Your score after 18 minutes, it is SPASH 19 and Wausau West 14. You got your stats and summaries on the way. Here after 18 minutes, you are watching Wisconsin Valley Boys Basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
For the best food in town, look no further than Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. This locally owned, 50s-themed diner loves to support their community while providing a full menu of breakfast and lunch options, along with all-day breakfasts and Friday fish fry. Enjoy a fun, family atmosphere with delicious meals made from scratch, including skillets and tasty burgers. Dine in or take out is welcome, Mondays through Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Treat yourself to a mouth-watering experience at the Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Ooh.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
The little Panthers getting their showcases in with the Globetrotters music had it for a while, as they were showing off some of their fancy ball handling skills. It is halftime here, 19-14. SPASH leads at the break. Take a look at some of the numbers here. For Wausau West, leading away 6 points. He had a couple of threes. That's Miles Waldvogel. Then 3 points for Will Butali. He also had a triple. Jackson Riley took the only free throw of the half. He had an and one. He has 3 points. And Will Stengel with a pair of points in as well. Just 6 rebounds for West. 10 turnovers in the first half for the Warriors. For SPASH, Jackson Bressa leads all players. He had 8 points in that first half. 3 for Sam Kornowski, the only triple for SPASH. And then 2 each for Trent Chandana, Xander Millen, Jaden Cease, and Ryan Malik. 3 players in foul trouble as well. Savan Dinga, Chandana, and Ryan Malik, each with 2 for the Panthers. All 6 fouls committed by those 3 guys. 10 turnovers as well for SPASH, but the edge there, 16 rebounds, led by Chandana's 5 and Boressa's 4. But both teams had issues taking care of the ball. A very physical first half, as both teams look to make some adjustments in the halftime break here and get ready for the second half as they do some drills here. That being said, we're going to take a look at the Zaleski Sports scoreboard in just a couple of moments as you are watching Wisconsin Valley Conference Boys Basketball on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Buy 3 and get 1 free is back at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $100 back on a select set of 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card through February 27 at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
The little ones finishing their showcase, heading off the floor. Take a look at the Zaleski Sports score. It looks like it just went to the half. 36-32. DC Everest leading the Marshfield Tigers. Another big Wisconsin Valley Conference matchup there. Great Northern action, 32-16 at the late in the first half. Mosinee and Medford matching up. Very likely Great Northern Conference championship bout. Mosinee has had themselves a week. They've taken down Pacelli and Xavier, and now looking to take down Medford. Pacelli up at the half against Allman Bancroft, 32-20, boys basketball. In the Clover Belts, late first half, 2-point lead. Owen Withey up on the number 3 team, Loyal, in Division 5. Loyal with just 1 loss. They're 17-1 this season, but right now they're down 2. Boys basketball, Wausau East up by 1. About 7 minutes left in the first half, 23-22 on Wisconsin Rapids. Girls basketball, Hudson up on Eau Claire Memorial, 37-15, about 90 seconds left there. Boys basketball, Neilsville 35-26 at the half up on Colby. Boys basketball, Spencer Columbus Catholic in action is 40-30 Dons at the half. And earlier today it was girls basketball, Marinette and Wapaka. And it was Marinette 61-41 getting the win there. Warriors back on the floor getting their warm-ups in with about 2 minutes left on the halftime clock. We'll get ready for the second half, which is on the way as you are watching Wisconsin Valley Boys Basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Huff Favor Real Estate Group.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant?
No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
Second half just about to begin. It'll be SPASH basketball. Same starters for both teams. Actually, no, Kettner will be getting the start instead of Thurs. So it'll be, I gotta get the basketballs out of the way. Utella, Waldvogel, Kettner, Riley, and Heilman. Special that there are 5. So Kornowski's asked of a Dinga, Shandana, Baressa. Dinga's first action since about the 14-minute mark when he got his second foul. Still man-to-man as Chandana finds Boressa on the wing. Trying to get Dinga a look. Dinga drives on Waldvogel. He'll draw a foul on Miles. It'll be the first on Miles Waldvogel. 13 seconds into the half. Maryville Nicolay Bank's offering personal banking at its best. Location, Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Can learn more at nicolaybank.com. Boressa over the top. He'll get it off for Chandana. Long skip, Zastava. Dinga. For Kornowski. He'll go baseline, step back, take the long two. That one too long. The rebound for Butala. His second, just the team's 7th rebound tonight. Quick double, and now Kettner looking to go baseline into the corner. Butala wide open three. It's a bit long, rebound for Dinga. Zastava will bounce it in for Boressa. He had all scores, 8 points in that first half. Chandana spin away, little turnaround jumper, will not fall. Rebound for Kettner. Underneath, Waldvogel's going to get free. Had Dinga jump it, can't finish at the rim. And Savan Dinga will get the rebound. Both offenses scuffling here in this one. 90 seconds in, looking for our first points of the half. Kornowski, skip for Boressa. As we have a final score in Wild Rose. Rochelle 66-41 winners over Wild Rose boys basketball. Dinga, mid-paint, kick out. Zastava, three on the wing. That one's an air ball. Rebound right to Boressa. And he's our first player in double figures tonight. He's got 10. 21-14. Largest lead of the night. As Kettner will bounce for Waldvogel. Had Riley open on the block. Zastava quickly closing out. Turn around, and he'll hit. Riley's got 5. And the top offensive threat for the Warriors. He's had a great year. For the junior, Dinga will draw a foul on Waldvogel. That'll be his second. And again, it's up to the teams to adjust. There's a lot of contact that the teams played through in the first half. And both coaches had been working on the officials during the game, or during the first half. Dinga into the corner to Chandana. Kornowski for three. Yes, sir. Kornowski. It's his second three of the game. And the lead is 8. Jackson Riley onto the wing for Waldvogel. Riley matched up with Dinga. Here's Riley. Gets him jumping, goes up, looking for the bank. It's not there, gets his own board and is fouled. And he'll shoot 2. Be the first on Sam Kornowski. And the team's first. Riley will shoot a pair. Might as well to fill your home with the best from home furniture, sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Home Furniture, Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids, Post Road in Plover. Riley goes 2 for 2. He's 3 of 3 from the line in the game. Now up to 7 points. Chandana Dinga wasn't ready, and there's a turnover. The 11th SPASH giveaway. Riley runs point, guarded by Dinga. Kettner for Butala for Waldvogel. Heilman finds Riley. Riley gets by Dinga through some contact with the left and the finish.
Riley for 2.
Leads down to 4, 6 points in the half, 9 in the game for Riley. And he's starting to find it. Dinga thought about it, now he'll go baseline. That one tipped away to Kornowski. Chandana, 3 on the wing. High off the glass, no. Zasova's going to call for the foul on the push-off. No, they're calling that one on. I stand corrected. I was wrong. They were calling that one on Chase Kettner. That's his first. Saying he cleared out. So Stengel will sub in. Baressa for Dinga. Kornowski, short corner, not there. Baressa on the block, through contact, and the bucket. 12 points for Baressa. Kettner finds Stengel. Looks like Malik coming in next whistle. Heilman gets some separation. Turnaround jumper is short. And a rebound for Kornowski. Here's Dinga. Quick pass. Zastava in the corner. Kornowski right back for Zastava. Thought about the 3. Then thought better of it. Dinga. Underneath, wide open. Baressa goes up and scores again. He's got 14. And it's 28-20. Riley, matchup now with Chandana. That one tipped away. A loose ball saved by Stengel on the sideline. Looks like Zeese and Malik coming in next whistle. Stengel for Butala. Now Riley with a look. Pass is saved by Kettner. They're going to bring Zeese back to the bench, and that one tipped out of bounds. As Malik in for Zastos will get a double big lineup in. Resolute for 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured by NCUA. Screen off the ball. Riley, a wide open layup. He's got 11.
Riley for 2.
Malik for Kornowski. Dinga. He'll go baseline. Looking to poke inside, and then Butala was on the baseline when he intercepted that pass.
Into the game for the Warriors, number 34.
Thurs will enter the game here in the second half. Chandana will inbound on the baseline. And we're going to get timeout taken by SPASH. A 30 will do the same. You are watching Wisconsin Valley Boys Basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
As the horn hit, this little Panther was dancing to some Cotton Eye Joe. We got Rednecks over the PA system. So he gets that to resume play. It'll be a baseline inbound for SPASH. Chandana will be the inbounder. He'll go over the top. And it's almost intercepted. Kornowski saves it. Quick pass on to the corner. Kornowski has it off the leg of Riley. Almost had a run out. As well as Stevens Point Orthopedics, proud to provide complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes this winter. You can call 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment. Again, 715-344-0701. Dinga, Malik to Kornowski. Dinga, left block, trying to back down. Boresa's going to take a three. No good. Rebound Chandana, his 6th. Boresa thought about a second chance. Here's Malik. Dinga. He'll drive into the corner and back to Boresa. Now Chandana. He's got an open three at the top. And he hits. 5 points for Trent Chandana. 31-22, Spash on top. Heilman. Looking for a passer. Now Riley goes baseline. Chandana cuts him off. Stengel for three. That one's short. Another rebound for Chandana, his 7th. Over the top. Dinga can't save it. Trying to go behind the back. And something went off his back leg and a turnover. Millen and Zeese and Zastava all coming back in. Boresa, Chandana, Kornowski head to the bench. Waldvogel. Stengel, now Riley. Zastava staying with Riley. A deep three for Heilman. That's an air ball. May have glanced the rim and out of bounds. End of, I think what Coach said, a 6-game road trip. As Panthers finally back home tonight. As Millen gets it for Dinga. Get a couple of home games next week, huge ones, with Everest and Marshfield. Give you an update in a little bit of that game over in Schofield for Valley Conference fans. As Millen. So about 14 minutes ago, 45-40, Everest leads. Bounce in for Zeese, well outside the paint, trying to back his way down. Now Dinga. He'll bounce in Malik. Long skip Zastava. He'll drive on Riley. Underneath for Malik. Goes up and scores. 4 points for Malik. Our first double-digit lead of the night, 33-22. Riley for Heilman. He'll take a three in the corner. That one long. Rebound for Zastava. Millen finds Zastava to Dinga. Millen, he'll take a three. That's well off to the left. Clanks off the backboard, and Waldvogel gets his team-high 3rd rebound. Hounded now by Malik and Millen. He throws it off the knee of Millen.
And for the Warriors, number 0, Will Butala, and number 10, Chase
Kettner and Butala back onto the floor. Stengel and Thurs head to the bench. Riley squares up over Malik and scores. 10 points in the half, 13 in the game. He has all 10 points in the half as we're 3 quarters through. Millen high off the glass. He'll score. Waldvogel. Waldvogel, after the post entry, gets it right back. Butala, he'll look for the three. That one is short, and the rebound, number 4 for Sivan Dinga. Millen for the big fellow Jaden Zeese. They look to get Malik free. Back for Zastava. Millen. Zastava. Now they'll find Zeese. High lob. Trying to back his way down. Lob back. Tip drills for Zastava. And they'll reset. 8 minutes to go now with this one. Zastava back for Malik. Zeese spins away, goes up, and he'll go to the foul line. We'll get our first look at the Serve Pro free throw line tonight. Call Serve Pro the number one choice of restoration. Serve Pro, it's like it never happened.
Number 24, Matthew Howman, his first. Team fourth to the line for your Panthers. Number 20, Jaden Zeese.
First one for Zeese is good. Bit of a line drive. And he'll go 2 for 2. 4 points for Zeese tonight off the bench. 37-24. Butala. That one knocked out of bounds by Dinga. 7.5 to go in this one. Kettner looking to drive, bouncing it in for Riley. Now an open three is good for Heilman. His first points of the night. As Zastava will find Sivan Dinga. Zeese. Right back to Millen, they'll reset. Malik on the wing. Reed Zastava. Looking for Dinga, looking for his first points. And he got him. He sat most of the half with 2 fouls. The leading scorer for the Panthers this season gets his first points of the night. It's like Kornowski and Baressa coming back in next. Whistles Riley looking to drive on Zastava. Zastava trying to get around Riley, goes high-low with it. Into the corner, Waldvogel. Back for Riley. Waldvogel with a couple of threes in that first half. His pass, no one intercepted. Millen, 2-on-1. Goes through some contact. Offensive foul called on Xander Millen. His first, the team's second, and turnover number 13 for SPASH.
Panther foul number 5, Xander Millen, his first, team second into the game.
And again, neither coach exactly happy right now. Update as well. About 10 minutes to go in Schofield. 55-47. Everest leading Marshfield. Timeout on the floor. We'll do the same. You're watching Valley Boys Basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Hello, Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Felt's Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Out of the timeouts. as we get set for this one. Both teams 3 timeouts left, as the Warriors will bring things up. Butala, Heilman, Waldvogel, Kettner, and Riley. Spash has got Kornowski, Beressa, Zastava, Dinga, and Millen on the floor. And we'll get a foul on Kornowski. Be second on Sam. As that'll bring Stengel back onto the floor.
Into the game for Wausau West High School, number 1, Will.
And this is our second night of 3 straight SPASH events. We'll be in the hockey rink tomorrow as they'll take on Edgewood. Final game before seeding meetings. SPASH went off that 17-0 win last night against Wisconsin Rapids. Chance for both teams to make their final statements before the brackets get dropped on Sunday for our boys hockey tournament. Heilman looking for Riley. Riley gets by Dinga, poked away though with the help defense. Heilman trying to spin away from Beressa. And that's tipped and stolen by Xander Millen. He'll go up and he will score. 6 points off the bench for Millen. 41-27 your score. Under 5 to go as we'll get Malik back in. And they're going to get a carry called on Waldvogel.
Into the game for the Panthers, number 24, Ryan Malik.
So Malik in for Zastava. Again, they'll go back to the dual bigs. We haven't seen Chandra in a while. It's been a steady dose of Xander Millen. That was up a pretty solid game. Dinga thought about the open 3. A couple of jabs. He'll try and drive on Waldvogel. Back for Kornowski. Into the corner for Beressa. Kornowski again. He'll bounce it in for Beressa. Backing his way in. Goes up and around. Can't finish. Gets his own rebound. Goes right back up, and he will score. 16 points and 6 boards for Jackson Beressa. 4:14 on the clock and counting as Butala. Heilman for Stengel. Waldvogel. That one off of Waldvogel's leg and turned over. Waldvogel lobbying for a foul, doesn't get it. And then teams, both teams now 13 turnovers. Thurs coming back in. Kettner coming back in. Waldvogel and Stengel head off. Heilman off as well. So Waldvogel's actually going to stay. Inbound for Kornowski. Millen. Malik. So Stefan Dinga for Beressa. Malik. Kornowski. Malik guarded by Kettner as we're under 3.5 to go. Spash up by 16 now is Malik. Hard pass Dinga. Kornowski. He'll find Malik. And we're going to get a foul called on a hand check. Be the 4th Wausau West foul.
Warriors foul number 10
on Kettner, say the 5th.
Team 5th.
Kornowski to inbound on the baseline. And we're going to get a foul off the, we're going to get a timeout taken by Spash. We'll do the same as you were watching Wisconsin Valley Boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally. just to help even one small aspect of their life.
Looking for a place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic Point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
As we get set for the resumption of play, and we had a bunch of youngsters here as we get set for the inbound. Millen will throw it in and gets Malik underneath the basket. Malik goes up and scores. 6 points for Malik. Stengel. Couple of screens underneath. Thurs gets free and scores. Carson Thurs with his first points. 45-29. Malik hits the trailer. Dinga back for Millen, right back to Malik. Kornowski with 2:45 remaining. Kornowski being hounded by Kettner. Ever still has a foul to give. They want to start the foul game. Malik. Back for Dinga. Kornowski. Baressa. Back for Xander Millen. Chandana coming back in along with Zastava. Into the corner for Kornowski. Long skip Dinga. Underneath Baressa. Hop steps, he traveled. Or are they going to call a foul first? Well, he double hops. They're going to call a foul. He's the sixth. The second on Thurs. Team's sixth. So who's going to head off? Malik and Millen will depart. Asa Richard gets his first action in the second half. Kornowski finds Chandana. Now Dinga, 2:07 to go. And we'll get a foul. And SPASH will head to the Serve Pro free throw line. They'll have a 1-and-1 in the bonus. Second on Stengel. Be a bonus for Sivan Dinga.
Stepping to the line for the Panthers for a 1-and-1, number 1, Sivan Dinga.
Front end, no good. Rebound, still loose and taken by Stengel. Quick pass looking for Riley. That's going to be tipped and stolen by Dinga. Dinga through some contact. Count the bucket and one for Sivan Dinga. Be a blocking foul called on the Warriors. Be the third on Stengel. Oh, no, I stand corrected. They called that one on Dinga. They called it an offensive foul. Looked like he had pointed originally that the bucket was good. So it should be 45-29. Unless they counted the bucket and the foul was after?
Panther foul at number 15, Jackson.
Baressa just picked up a foul either way.
Team fourth.
Timeout West on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Still trying to get some clarification on that play with Dinga. For right now, they have it on the scoreboard as a bucket, so this was after the bucket was when the foul happened. Or they waved off the free throw. Either way, we have it at we'll keep it at 47-29. Riley's shot is blocked. He'll get it back. He'll turn around, take a three, and hit. What a play by Riley. 47-32. And Dingo will draw a foul on Stengel.
Warrior foul on number 1, Will Stengel, his third, team 8.
So Dingo once again will go to the line with a 1-and-1.
Number 1, Savan Dingo, for a 1-and-1.
1-and-1 for Savan Dinga. He'll hit it. Two for two for Savan Dinga. He's got 6. 49-32 your score. Into the corner. 3 for Stengel, too strong, and the rebound for Dinga. Final 70 seconds. Smash will get their 13th win of the year. Baressa. As we'll get set with our wireless for the final minute of this one. Savan Dinga with it now brings it back out for Zastava. And we'll get a foul called on Kettner. We'll send Reed to the line.
Warrior foul on number 10, Chase Kettner, his third, team 9th. To the line for your Panthers, number 22, Reed Zastava, for a 1-and-1.
1-and-1 for Zastava, who is looking for his first point of the night, but he's been stellar defensively. He's drawn the assignment of Riley for most of the game. And he will miss the front end, and Dinga's going to walk up and score. That was a 1-and-1. You got to count that bucket. Officials talking about it. What's going to be the official call here? Count it for Spash. Timeout West. And Coach Lemons, we're going to keep things here as Coach Lemons is erupting. Saying that they implied it was a 2-shot foul. As we'll keep things here. So we'll keep things here as Coach Lemons continues to talk. They're letting him say his piece. And now they'll start the clock here after the timeout. 55.9 seconds on the clock. It'll be Warrior basketball on the inbound. As now they say 49, so I think they finally took that one off the basket. We'll keep an eye on the scoreboard, and I think we'll have it at 49. So they finally corrected their mistake from earlier. Dingo was 6. 40 seconds, what a move, and the finish for Will Stengel. And now it's 51 again. So 51-34 is our score. Dinga brings it back out. For Chandana, Zastava, Boressa, right back for Sivan Dinga, 20 seconds left. Smash going to try and hang on to the ball and just run out these final 15 seconds. Dinga with it. He'll bounce for Chandana with 10 seconds. 7 seconds, Chandana not being guarded, and this clock will run, and this game is over. Your final score of the night, it'll be SPASH 51, Wausau West 34. As the Panthers pick up a big win. Stay tuned, your Nason Dairy post-game show's on the way on Zaleski Sports.
Good day, my name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Your Nasonville Dairy post-game show starts now. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Marshfield Curtis and NasonvilleDairy.com. We'll wait for Coach Kroll to come out here for our post-game coverage as SPASH picks up a 51-34 win over Wausau West. We'll also keep you guys updated as well in the final few seconds. Everest and Marshfield, a big game. Factoring into this one in the conference standings, Everest leads by 2 with 17 seconds left, 77-75. Jackson Bress led all players, 16 points, 7 rebounds on the night. As SPASH will get their 13th win of the season, and they will keep pace in the conference race. With that being said, as we wait for Coach, we're going to hear from a few more of our great sponsors. Get ready with our post-game interviews coming up next on Zaleski Sports.
Vehicle maintenance is vital to your day-to-day life. That's why Auto Select of Stevens Point reminds you to be sure to schedule regular oil changes, tire rotations, and general inspections to keep your vehicle in great shape. Let the helpful, friendly staff at Auto Select ensure your vehicle continues to keep you and your passengers safe on the roads, as well as keep your vehicle functioning the way it was intended. For quality, dependable automotive care from service experts, Place your trust in Auto Select of Stevens Point. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Meda Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at MedaCustom.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointments, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Your Nationville Dairy postgame show continues. Looks like Coach Crow on his way. We'll see what he brings. And during that, as we wait for him, we'll keep an eye, again, on DC Everson Marshfield. 8 seconds left in that one. To quote Kevin Harlan, I'm calling both games 79-77, Everest on top. With a timeout on the floor, looks like we're going to be a guy I was thinking we should pick as well, Mr. Zastava, joining us with Coach Crowland. Coach, obviously a grinder of a game, defensive battles between these two. And it seems like with these two teams, it's always that kind of a game.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they play really good defense and they play really, really hard. They run their offense really, their stuff really, really well. They get they control pace in this thing. We had a 19-14 halftime lead. We just couldn't speed them up at times, and when we were okay. And then when we were able to speed them up, we caused some turnovers, maybe some quicker shots, but our defense has got what carries us right now, and until we can kind of catch a rhythm on that offensive end. We are in spurts right now in the offense. We haven't had really a full game of a real pure rhythm offense, but we're going to grind away at it, and we're going to find a way.
And he's talking about kind of the atmosphere here. First game back home in a while. It had to feel pretty good for you guys to let your defense carry the day on your home floor and kind of feed off some of that energy.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been here, so we got to get a little comfortable. We have a few now at home, and hopefully we can catch a little rhythm. And this is the perfect time of the part of the season to catch some rhythm, and hopefully we can carry it forward.
So then I got to ask you about this guy here. I mean, he was my first thought as well for our player. The score sheet didn't really say much, but you put him on Riley and just had him battle and battle and battle, fighting through screens, doing whatever he could, and you made a pretty good score, have to battle for everything he had.
Yeah, and he was getting away with from us a few times, and we weren't staying on the ground. He's very crafty and very skilled. He can score in a lot of different ways, and Reed's our best communicator. He sets the tone on the defensive end for us, and he really got after him. And like you said, he made him work for some buckets.
So, Coach, congratulations. Good luck, and we'll see you down the road.
Thank you.
Reed Zastava, Highlight House Player of the Game. Again, defensively, the story of the game for you. I mean, what was your mindset knowing you're getting the assignment of Riley, especially once Savon had to leave with his fouls?
Yeah, I've been our best communicator so far this year. It's my role to get everyone going and talking, and I take pride on the defensive end and do as best as I can and keep them in front and make it as hard as possible for them.
And with these two teams especially, it's always a physical kind of a grinding game, and where the defense is so important. And how big is it for whether it's you or whether it was Xander or Trent or Savon, just keeping everything on the outside for them and not letting them get any open looks to help you guys eventually expand this lead in the second half?
Yeah, we all work together and everyone's talking, everyone knows where everyone is, and we can really put our foot down and play some good defense and hold them to as few points as possible. And like you said, it's a grinder, so you got to hold them down low. So.
And for you guys as well, it's been such a long time on the road. You're finally back home now for a couple of weeks. How big is it to finally have that stretch behind you, and now you can maybe have a little bit more rest in between games, not have to be on the bus as long, and kind of be able to walk into the gym at your own time, your own pace?
Yeah, it feels good. We're finally back home for a little bit, and home atmosphere and home court, so it definitely feels good.
Absolutely. So we're going to do one last thing. You see our camera up there. I'll give you the microphone. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1. I'm Reed Zastava, and I'm in the house. Okay? 3, 2.
I'm Reed Zastava, and I'm in the house.
Congratulations. Good
Thank
luck.
you.
Reed Zastava, Highlight House Player of the Game. As that being said, we'll wrap things up here with your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. 51-34 the final. SPASH gets the win. From all of us here at Zaleski Sports, for McKenna Lisinski, this is Mike Wendland. Everyone stay cool, or stay warm, stay safe. We'll talk to you next time, including SPASH hockey tomorrow afternoon against Edgewood, 3 o'clock puck drop right here on Zaleski Sports. Everyone, good night.